high and they're out of bounds, too short, and they bounce a little bit. It's just not been a pretty sight when you see these teams try and throw 1-point plays. And I think in a game like this, with these two teams, the one that makes the less mistakes in terms of just not missing those 1-point throws will end up winning it.
Yeah, silly mistakes. If Wailers continues in the form that he is on, I think if his team can just simply outslay, that will show the results as well. Nothing crazy in the rig draft, everything as expected.
They take overdrive, so I'm happy to see that.
I think in the previous one we saw a
Centurion in Uplink.
Yeah, something
overdrive.
Questionable. However, the game is underway. Let's jump into it. Wailers, let's start off with yourself. I know we've given you a lot of airtime, but rightly so.
He deserves it. Yeah, I mean, he was lights out in game number 2. If you're just tuning in, going 17-2 in the Search and Destroy. Now, HADOUKEN, one map away from taking this series, getting a win here in London. Black Forest Games, they lose this. Definitely a tournament they'd like to forget.
Well, the drone is going in the hands of ShuKz and actually pushing a different way. This could be the 1-point plays that you're talking about, Matt. He's going for it. It's high. It looks pretty good, actually. It is good as ShuKz puts number 1 on the board. Diablo picks up a couple of kills either side. And now the drone is reset, and already HADOUKEN strike first. Yeah,
I mean, these two teams, you may not see a lot of map control, not a lot of good opportunities to score. So something like a 1-point lead here early could be huge for the side of HADOUKEN. And you do see Diablo trying to hold serve on the defensive end. Torres is going to try and rush in, put the drone down. Not going to be able to do so. It's going to be a full team wipe for the side of HADOUKEN as see they have the drone in hand.
Yeah, they're pushing this very, very tightly together here. And they're going to find another, traded out by Baldy. Subsist gets the second, and actually another kill could potentially put something on the board for Black Forest, but no. Diablo finds himself just hiding for a second, keeping himself alive. Let's jump on board with the Revolt, who has this drone. Can he make maybe a 1-point play? He's going for it. We'll follow that one in. It does go in, and we'll see.
Scared me a little bit.
Tied up.
When we were following the trajectory of the drone, I was like, oh, this one may fall a little bit short, but clips the bottom right of the portal and connects. I love the addition in Codcaster to be able to follow the drone on the throw. Infinity Ward did a fantastic job then.
Yeah, always very entertaining. And talking of entertaining, Wailers, he'll be the one taking the starlight here as he's just trying to control middle, find a kill. He finds one, he finds the second, but 2 of his teammates do fall, so he can't progress through. Will he find the third? Yeah, he's got to reload very shortly. Does do in fashion, and my goodness, Wailers is really stepping it up here. Again, with those 2 teammates falling, he couldn't really progress.
I mean, you can just tell from his gameplay, like you can tell like kind of like an elite top player from, some players who are still trying to get into it. Like, I mean, his reactions are fast. Like, he's on point where he needs to look always, has a great idea. Really just the general game awareness.
Yeah.
Is there from Wailers. This is a guy definitely, I feel like, can ascend in the European rankings throughout the year.
I'd love to see him surrounded by, 3 maybe UK players and see what he can form. But we'll of course have to wait and see if any changes go down. Drone is still in the middle though, and the scoreline sits at 1 apiece. Revolt trying to toss that to his teammate, which he will. However, ShuKz is in the middle of things, stirring things up. He's going to find the second, maybe the third. Slides past, he does. Big triple kill for ShuKz here. And now he can push forward. Is going to be taken down. And again, it's these trades we're having 3 aside, and no one being able to push forward with this drone.
Outside of that first 1-point throw, and the last one from Black Forest Games where they just kind of got the drone in a position where HADOUKEN was not set up, we have seen no offense whatsoever. We got a 1-point throw there, it gets intercepted, thrown right back. So currently sitting at 1-1. The drone has not really been pushed up the map effectively by either team. The both scores kind of came for just like these long-winded fights around the drone in poor positions where we've seen 1-point throws come out of it.
Okay, we're pushing a different side here, trying to go the garage route. 2 kills come for each team. A reload's going to have to come in for Wailers, but Zayrox finds 2. This is where they can push around the back. I was going to say, if Wailers picks up a nice kill there, that could have been a 2-point play. Zayrox does go for the play. I missed that one, apologies, but he finds the uplink. 2-1 is the scoreline with only 60 seconds left on the clock. They can strike again here, Mr. X.
Yeah, and you see actually Black Forest Games push all the way through Statue. They have forgotten the drone towards the middle of the map. And you saw it looked like a pass there, and the player dropped as soon as the pass went through. The drone goes spiraling up into the sky. And it's going to be Black Forest Games able to get a reset, but Zayrox putting a lot of pressure towards this back alley area. May be able to trap Black Forest Games in a little bit of a spawn trap. Could get some more points on the board for HADOUKEN.
Yeah, another kill there would have been fantastic, but ShuKz is not being hesitant with this drone once again. 1 point play, makes the throw, makes the third, and that's another point on the board for HADOUKEN there as they go into the final 30 seconds. Don't think it's over yet, though, because points can still be made. Only one carry capture away from tying things up. Torres tries to make his mark, but unable to convert.
And I got to talk about HADOUKEN. They've done a fantastic job knocking down the 1 point throws, something I talked about in the pre-game. I know a lot of the European teams I've seen this weekend have struggled actually nailing those 1 point throws. HADOUKEN done a fantastic job here in the first half, knocking down 3. As they'll take a lead by 2 going into the second half. It'll be 3-1 HADOUKEN as we switch sides.
Okay, well, 5 minutes potentially left on the clock for Black Forest Games to make anything of their CWL London run. So far, it's been disappointment after disappointment, map by map, round by round. It's all seemed to have fallen apart. The boys really need to collect their thoughts, take it as, you know, not even...
Maybe not collect their thoughts. They probably have a lot of bad thoughts. I would rather throw... I would rather get rid of all my thoughts.
Everything you've thought of out of the window and...
Everything you thought of, just get rid of it.
Do something different.
It has not worked. Yeah, I mean, at this point, what do you have to lose if you're Black Forest? Just try something different. I mean, you got to play a little bit loose here, try and make this comeback.
Okay, well, a 1 point throw is on, and they do tie things up. So a good start in the first 30 seconds here, maybe a more favorable side for the Black Forest Games squad. As the drone will be reset, we'll see the French just line themselves up a little bit tighter, maybe. They're trying to get map control, and that's not what's going to happen. 3 kills back-to-back for the boys of Black Forest. Zayrox answers with a nice double here, preventing any type of a push.
Yeah, and they're pretty fortunate that he picks up those kills, because Black Forest Games, they had drone, they had control of that ticket area, but Zayrox able to pick up those 2 big kills. Secures that vital map position for the side of HADOUKEN. Now with the drone down over in the street, we'll see how HADOUKEN decides to play this, where they want to let it reset, which it does, or pick it up. The drone now going to reset, so the fight will commence in the middle of the map.
And the first kills are made. 2 goes in favor of HADOUKEN. Make it 3. This is a time for a push. Let's see if anyone can pick up the drone. It's going to go in the hands of, I believe, ShuKz. And he's got actually a lead blocker here. Which route does he go? He's going high. You know what? I think he may have been able to make it if he pushed around the right-hand side, but his teammates fell. The blocker went down, but the drone is still available.
Yeah, and I thought for a second they were just going to let Wailers run in, get the drone. It seems like Black Forest Games just left it in their base, but Black Forest Games gets the drone out of their base. You see they throw it, you know, over by that top ticket area. That is definitely where they're trying to push it. Obviously, you know, when you're on their side, you want to push over towards this top ticket area, spawn the opposing team in the back alley, get them going down gas. 3 big kills, though, coming in for the side of HADOUKEN. The Wailers pushing forward, just destroying Black Forest Games.
He just seems, you know, to be outclassing these. You know, when you see these 1v1s, look at him. There's nothing stopping him. And yes, we do see another 1 point go in, but I have to stay on board with this man. He's going to hit the reload, hit another 7-kill streak. He's done it in every single game mode. And a real talent here coming in. And you know what? They're going to try and extend it. He's 100 points away from actually collecting some more score streaks, and that assist will help him do that.
Yeah, they have control of the Black Forest Games base. They're trying to secure down mid-map. It's going to be Wailers just looking over the drone, trying to land these shots. A good route there taken by Torres to get the drone out of harm's way, and it looks like he's trying to go for a 2-point play here, passes it to a teammate. So you do see HADOUKEN give up mid-map. They give up their base. Nobody rotates back from the opponent's side. Probably not the smartest decisions. They give up a free 2-point play there to Black Forest Games, which gets them right back in it.
I've not seen in a long time one person carry their team through a series so hard. And Wailers is absolutely excelling right now. 25 kills to his name, pretty much 10 more than anyone else on the leaderboard right now. But 2 minutes on the clock and only 2 points away. Do not rule out Black Forest Games. You know, this can be changed within a matter of seconds.
I don't think it's likely, though. You know, Black Forest Games, they would need to slay out in the middle of the map and then get good control over HADOUKEN's base. HADOUKEN outside for that short 30-second span where they did not rotate back to their own base. It's done a fantastic job locking down this top ticket area, but the drone going to be brought down towards this mid-street. You see the 1-point throw attempt looked like it was going to come in from Baldy, not able to even get the throw off. The drone now in the hands of Zayrox. They do have control over in this statue area. So let's see how HADOUKEN decides to play this. A 1-point throw, Momo, may be good enough to end it.
I really like what they've done here. They've released the drone, they've got the kills, they pick up 2, and now they push. This is the time where they can fully go this, add a 4. They should convert this as a minimum of a 1. The drone goes high, it slips in for number 7, and with 60 seconds looking very, very good. I like the utilization of the score streaks there.
Yep, they done a fantastic job. I know whether it was in Search
here we go.
the score streaks or now, but you see it's going to be overdrive being pumped by ShuKz. He does nothing with it. He falls as soon as he uses it, and then you think Black Forest Games, maybe some offense. Wailers and Zayrox say no to that. So the drone now down in possession of nobody. Torres trying to just search for some kills, and no, Black Forest Games just not looked together at this event. A little bit shocking. I think we all expect this team to be in much better form. Uplink drone gets picked up with active camo. Another 2 goes in for a good measure.
Oh, no. Oh,
and,
no.
That is what we like to call the sign of defeat.
I just want to point out, I mean, not only, you know, quitting on LAN, but, like, the fact, like, Wailers had more kills in Search and Destroy than half their team in Uplink.
Yeah, and I mean, Wailers goes 31 and 19, just padding his stats now. Subsist stays in the game. You see just the frustration setting in for Black Forest Games. They do not get a map here in London, and a good performance by Wailers and Co. of Hadouken in this last match.
Well, if you're unfamiliar of the face, which I'm sure you're not, that is Wailers, of course, there. Fist bumps all around, the man of the match. The MVP, no one can dispute that. I'm sure Jonas will not be too unhappy about that one as well. We'll have to see what they have to say on the desk as well.
All right, thank you very much. Well, Black Forest, been here, gone. Not impressive from them, if I'm honest.